gosh. Yes. Okay, so I gotta lock in real quick. It is currently 2:15 in the morning. I'm giving myself a bedtime moving forward to go to sleep or stop everything at 4 a.m. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And tonight I really need to have done good progress on this short film. The rough cut, done. Now, the only things that I am missing are, hold on, let me see real quick. I think the only things that I'm missing right now is a voiceover from Jake. I'm gonna be hitting him up tomorrow about that. Honestly, I just need to do a little watch through. I need to do a watch through because the last time we were filming, I didn't even have this whole thing done. Thankfully, we got it done, so that's amazing. So now it's just a matter of, okay, let's go ahead and figure out, where we need to little touch-ups, do revisions, all that stuff at. So, all right, let's do a watch through real quick, and then we'll be good. Outside ambiance. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have a dose of weirdness in you too.
Yeah, you're hilarious for that.
I got longer, we can't see that big forehead.
Oh, wow. To go. I was really angry, and
It wasn't until recently I learned just how much of an asshole I probably was to you, and just really what I had done. Knowing what I know now, I would have done any and everything I could have to help you in that situation.
Cool. Okay, so with everything, most of the things that I need to kind of revise based on the list, it's like a bunch of just adding in room tone, ambiance. I'm thinking about putting music in some places. For some scenes, I don't know. It's weird because there'd be times where I feel like music really fits in a specific scene or something, and then there'd be times where I like it with no music, I just like whatever is happening to be seen and felt and everything. And I always see, whenever I see scenes where, in movies or TV shows where there's no music and whatever's happening is just happening, it feels so much more real, it really just adds to you actually feeling like you're a fly on the wall in that scenario. Because in real life, we ain't gonna hear no soundtrack while we're having serious conversations or laughing or whatever like that. I know, it might be in the background, but in the sense of if I'm having a serious one-on-one with you, there ain't no way there's gonna be some sad music in the background to help accompany the moment, I think that's the thing about movies sometimes. It kind of helps sell the emotion of what's going on. It almost tells you how to feel, but in a way, I kind of want what's happening to tell you how to feel, I almost feel like the scenario is going to would be the thing to tell you how to feel. But now I know at the same time, sometimes some people might read a scenario different than others would, so I don't know. But that's why I said I'm gonna at least try. So we're gonna hope and pray. Artlist has some good music choices for us to use. Hopefully, I hope to God they got some good stuff on there. So, cause I don't know if y'all seen any of my past vlogs, y'all already know how I be with Artlist sometimes. Not to say I don't like them or anything. It's just like it just be really hard to find what you want, you know. So, but yeah, we're gonna try that, and then clean up the audio for sure. Add room tone and ambiance in areas that really need it. Oh, add consistent black bars, because there's some scenes I be having like zoom ins and stuff like that. So just keep the black bars there and not just let what my camera was able to capture, let that be the only thing. Maybe have Akeem do his voiceover at the beginning, and then lastly maybe have some hopeful music at the end. I don't know. And then add in Jake's voiceover as well. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow. I'm very scared too, though. I'm not gonna lie, just because I have not talked to him in such a long time. And yeah, this should have been done a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie, this should have been done a long time ago. But I don't know. I let procrastination get the best of me. So, but hey, it's okay. Better late than never. And also at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, I've learned so much since when we last filmed this that I almost feel like my perspective of how to put this all together now is much better than where it was before. But still, it would have been nice to kind of be in that headspace, just cause. And plus, who knows what I would have been working on right now. But hey, at the same time though, this is everything. And once all of these things are done and added in and fixed, we're done. We're done, and we finally got one done. Not too long ago, I literally watched some video. I don't remember if it was on TikTok or Instagram, but Kiki Palmer was talking about like the importance of just finishing things, and how like big of a thing that is for people to see, regardless of how good or bad it is. It's just more important that people are like, wow, you're finishing things. And yeah, I feel like as a creative, that's a big thing we have to remember. Finishing things is very important, and it doesn't always have to be the most beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be the most beautiful art piece or the most beautiful song or the most beautiful film or short or whatever it is that you're creating. It just has to get finished. And mind you, I'm also not saying to half-ass it. I'm also just saying, just give it your best in terms of like what feels right and everything, and that's it. Just trust your feeling, trust that feeling. Whatever feelings you uniquely get throughout this process of putting that thing together, use that, so use that, focus on it, and let that be the thing that guides you. That's kind of what made creating feel so fun and entertaining for me. So hey, I know we all got our own unique feelings and perspectives when it comes to what we create, so it's like, hey, tap into that. But yeah, it feels so good to kind of like look at this back and see it all mostly done. So I'm excited. I'm trying to think of what we can do tonight. It's currently 3:07. I should probably pack up in 3:30 just so I can brush my teeth, all that stuff, and then go to bed, so I can go to sleep by 4 o'clock. I feel like all this could be done tomorrow. What else I can do tonight? I definitely need to journal, probably listen to music. That might be it. I might just do those things. So we're gonna go from there, pack up shop, and just chill for now. But I'm excited because tomorrow I'm getting a haircut. Oh my gosh, you see all this? And then all this, it just needs to, saying, hey, shout out to Zed, bro. I actually might, oh my gosh, imagine I bring my camera to the barber shop. Oh, I might actually do that. I feel like he'd be cool with it. He should. Yeah, he likes content. I like that. Yeah, it should work. But yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and pack up for the night and just chill. So let's go from there. I think y'all see y'all tomorrow. Good night. day. Beautiful day. Shout out to Three Wishes, by the way. The thing about this cereal, for those who don't know, I'm actually allergic to gluten and dairy. So whenever I found out that I was allergic to those things, I was having the hardest time finding, cereals to eat and everything like that. Cause I couldn't eat what I normally did anymore. I used to love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I couldn't eat that anymore. So eventually found out about Three Wishes. Man, I was so happy I could, eat cereal while also being healthy at the same time. So, and mind you, I'm not sponsored by them yet, bro. Dude, hey, it would be so cool to work with Three Wishes one day. Just because I know there's other people out there who probably are allergic to gluten and dairy and stuff like that, and eat a really good cereal. They are so good. I love their cereal. So, hey, Three Wishes, please, let's work. I promise. I'll make the coolest video. I'll use y'all in every video. I don't care. But yeah, shout out to Three Wishes, cause yeah, this was everything, a big thing for me. But yeah, so today is gonna be pretty eventful. Not only do I need to get a haircut, but also I'm going to be babysitting my niece, which is like, yeah. So although we have work to do, we also have other responsibilities to get to as well. I'm not really worried about anything, but it's just like my niece is a bit of a character, so it's gonna be interesting to see how much I'm gonna get done with her around. So hey, maybe she might be chill, but then again, hey, when she around Uncle Lance, it's like we be having fun times. So we gonna see. But yeah, I'm excited to spend some time with my niece. It's gonna be great. I truly love that little girl, man. Tears of joy sometimes, But yeah, today should be good. So in the meantime, I'm going to eat this cereal because it is currently 11:56 and I get my haircut like 30 minutes away, and my barber don't play about time, so yeah, gotta get there way ahead of time just so you don't miss your window. Because I'm telling you, like, if you pull up like 5 minutes late, he's gone. He's like, he ain't working with you. So I'm gonna finish the cereal real quick and then we're gonna get out of here. Let's get it. Alright, y'all, check it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We good, we clean, man. Shout out to the GOAT right here, bro. Clutch, man. Hey, go ahead, tell him what you gotta say, bro.
Words of wisdom. It's just like an iPhone. Trump is only popular in America. That's it.
Hey, he ain't lying, so I mean, what can you do? What's up, y'all? We are officially on babysitting duty. Leah, say hi.
Hi.
This is my amazing niece, Leah. And yeah, she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, so
Don't mind me. I'll disappear.
But anyway. So anyway, just to kind of like, I guess, like pick back up where we left off. So at this point, we need to do two things. We need to start doing the little revisions that we can do on the film as a whole, and then once we get that done, we're going to go ahead and start the rest of this. I don't know. I'm totally cooked right now. I don't know. Leah, what you doing?
Playing.
She's on Roblox. So we gonna figure something out. I don't know what to do. I think it's because I'm hungry. I have not eaten. And as a creative, it's never good to not to do stuff without eating, So I don't know. Maybe.
How long until it's 4 days?
I don't know. Should we watch something?
Spider-Man.
Yeah. What you trying to watch? Yeah, we probably just gonna spend some uncle niece time. uncle needs time. That might just be the move. And we're just gonna do everything else at the crib. Cause as of right now, at home. Cause as of right now, I don't know what to do, and I'm so hungry. Whoa!
What is
Girl, I thought you about to fall. See, what's up with y'all youngins just want to live y'all life on the edge like that? Like, what is up with y'all? Or do you just naturally feel the urge to just... Alright. Okay, we are back home. Today was really good. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Spending time with my niece was just great. After that last little piece with me and her, I just wanted it to just be time with me and her. Like deep down, I wanted to go do the, edit the short, edit the second move, but I just wanted to spend time with my niece, man. I love my niece. So honestly, that's another thing. It's important to make sure you're enjoying the little things. I feel like there's always gonna be time for you to work on your stuff. At least that's something I had to learn for myself, because it could be so easy to just stay inside or stay locked in and, miss out on opportunities and experiences like that. But it's like experiencing those things just make your whole process of doing what you do so much easier. Like today, I could have very much easily went to get a haircut and then came straight back here and just, locked in on stuff. But it was like, no, there was the opportunity for me to go, I forgot to tell you, I went to go bowling with my dad and my uncle and my aunties, and my auntie and my uncles. So it was just really good. I got to do that. And it was really good to see them. After that, I came home. And then I went straight to go to my brother's house my sister-in-law's house so I could, watch my niece. And watching her was great. We got to spend some good quality time with each other. And it was just awesome. So it's like, hey, now I'm home. And now I have until I knock out to get this thing done, So it's just like, remember, there's gonna be time, and I feel like moments like, what is it? Like the ones that I had today, whether it be the bowling or me spending time with my niece, it's like, even after I watched my niece, my brother and my sister-in-law came back home and I just hung out with them. Like we played the game, talked. It was just so good. It's like being present is very, very big thing I'm learning on this journey. Every day you have to do everything you can to kind of like make it the best that it can be. Hold on. There's actually a quote from this book I'm reading that actually talked about it. Hold on, I need to find it. I know I highlighted it, so it's in here somewhere, but okay. I had to look it up because I don't remember what page or what chapter it was on. I know I highlighted it, I just don't remember where, but I looked it up and basically it says, live within 24 hours. Don't go beyond that. Live today the best way you can live. Become consciously aware of your present environment. When you do so, you let your creative mechanism have the chance to work since it can only work in the present. It was just like understanding, just make that window of time the best you can make it, right? I still feel like my 24 hours is still going, so that's why I'm still up. Of course, it's dwindling down, which is why we got to work now. But yeah, I just think that that's important, just being in the present, enjoying everything that you have going on. Whether that be time with your friends, your family, I don't know, just whatever you got going on, be in the present. It was just been a really great day today, and now it's gonna be the hard part of making progress on this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I think hitting up Jake about his voiceover should be the last thing we do. That should be the last thing. That should literally be the cherry on top. Everything else should be done. We're going to have to adjust a lot of the audio stuff, whether that be room tone, audio, ambiance, and then also look into the whole music thing. I'm still thinking about that. Deep down, I don't want to use music because I but I know I need to, so that's what we're gonna do. That's pretty much it. All of this is achievable. All of this right here is achievable, so that's what we're gonna do. Try to get as much of that done tonight as possible, and what we can't get done tonight, we'll just do it tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get started. Woo! Audio 1 will be Damien, audio 2 will be Jay Roms, and audio 3 will be Dinah. Audio 5 will be room tone. Audio 4 will be music. Okay, some of the problems that I'm currently having right now as I'm trying to get all this audio together is that there's like the room tone in the room itself, and then there's also the room tone that I added in. A part of me is almost like, okay, let me just take out the one that the room tone that I added in myself, because it almost makes the room tone sound loud, but at the same time, it's like the room tone that's already there, it almost kind of feels like it's like chopped up, like whenever it switches to a different shot. So I'm not sure how to go about that. Part of me almost wants to I wonder if I should just cut it to where it's just the breathing or whatever like that. Hold on, let me show y'all. Okay, so as y'all can see, like this is the main area that I'm talking about right here. So what I'm thinking is, if I cut out, like if you see these like little things right here, that's where like movement, breathing, stuff like that is heard. I'm thinking maybe I could have it to where it's just like the breathing and movement parts just showing and everything else not be there, and then just have the room tone that I already have be the main room tone, and then whenever I edit just like the audio track as a whole, I just leave it to, you know, I make sure the voice isolation's down, it's up and everything like that, you know, kind of bring it all together. I'm thinking maybe that could work. Honestly, I don't even know, but we're gonna figure it out. I want to say one of like the biggest things that I've had to get used to was not being afraid to try, or not afraid to be wrong, if that makes sense. Like, say for instance, you're editing something and you don't know if one choice is better than the other. Like literally me having to choose between the two and thinking about it would be holding me up on making progress on what I'm working on so much. Like so much to the point to where I'll like either procrastinate, or I'll just be like, I don't know, I'll just wait till things give me the answer, you know, and then just move on from there. That's just making things harder on yourself, you know. Now I realize that it's okay to try something, see if it's right or wrong, and then adjust accordingly, you know. Because yeah, I'd rather figure out that way than figure out, you know, or just keep trying to think in my head of the perfect way to do something. We're creators, you know. We're, like, as a creative, we're going to mess up. And there's going to be moments where, say, something didn't go exactly how we wanted it to be. But what if you try something and it turns out better? You know? Who knows? But yeah, I think the fact that we have the ability to try something, see if it works, and then adjust accordingly if it doesn't, is pretty amazing. And I think we should flex that as much as possible. So I'm happy to be in that headspace now, because I'm not gonna lie, I had the hardest time learning that. But hey, we live and we learn. We live and we learn. So, all right, let's continue. I'm so nervous, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, I genuinely feel like I'm just all over the place with how this is going to come together. But hey, we're not going to be afraid to mess up. We're going to give it a go. We're going to make it work. All right. I'm going to lock in and I'm going to see y'all in due time. So let's get it. So yeah, we were able to get pretty good progress. So basically, I watched through everything again. I tried to clean up as much audio as I could before adding in, the effects to the audio. So I'm probably do that tomorrow. Other than that, I added in room tone. I adjusted the room tone in certain scenes, and they do flow a lot better. Like I said, hopefully cleaning up, doing like the audio effects would help get the dialogue and stuff like that much more clear and not pick up anything in the background. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna probably look up something. I'm gonna probably go on YouTube, be like, hey, give me some audio settings or something like that. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But it definitely feels much better. It's definitely going away from a rough draft and becoming a final draft. So that's most important. And also, I actually did see some potential parts where music would actually be really good. And I mean that wholeheartedly, like as in like, okay, this could actually not feel forced to have music here. It actually feels good. So it was only 2 parts. So that means I only need to find like 2 songs. Or was it 3? I don't remember, but that's good. Because I was worried we're going to have to be looking for all types of music. I'm not trying to do that. Like, I want the music has to make sense to be where it needs to be. So, but the fact that we found some places is really good. So tomorrow we can also look for songs and stuff like that. However, at the same time, I also need to, work on a client's video. So I need to do that tomorrow. That'll probably be what I do majority of the day because I do want to have it done by Sunday. So have that done majority of the day, and then from there, as night sets and everything like that, go onto the filmmaking stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I am also very cooked, and my stomach is empty. I'm not gonna lie. I might get myself another bowl of cereal, just because like I'm starving, and plus, I'm trying to do better about not eating before I go to bed, but I'm not gonna lie, I might have to do it. Like, my stomach feels literally completely empty, and I don't like feeling like that or going to sleep like that. So yeah, I'm gonna make myself another bowl of cereal. I'm gonna just take my L for the night with that, and just make sure the next day I don't do that. But yeah, I will say tonight felt really good. I am definitely exhausted though. But yeah, it felt really good. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night there. Go from there. But yeah. Progress is being made. That's all that matters. So yeah, let's go on from there. So yeah. Alright then, y'all. Good night. It is so late right now, and today is Saturday. Well, it's Sunday technically, but it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was yesterday. It's currently super duper late. I'm not even gonna tell y'all the time. Yeah, basically Saturday, I had so much to do outside of just the film stuff. I had some videos I had to do for people, and then I had work to do for my mom. And I think this is like a part I was kind of like apprehensive about sharing on this vlog, just because it has nothing to do with filmmaking per se, but at the same time it kind of does in terms of like the filmmaking journey, just because of the fact that, hey, sometimes you have to take time to get other things done instead of giving all your time solely to the project that you want to work on the most. I don't know, I'd be like, if I had it my way, I would only have my film stuff to do and the other stuff, or in certain projects that I feel like I would only want to work on. But mostly I would only want to work on this film stuff, man. Like, I just wish I didn't have to worry about the other stuff, Basically, I just took Saturday as a day to just get all the other work I have to do out the way. Like, after I finished one of them, I was mentally cooked. But I was like, no, I gotta be in the right headspace to get the rest of it done, the other stuff done. I got that one done, mentally cooked again, and then by that time it was already like 8 o'clock or something. And then I had to go work out. And after I worked out, I had dinner, and then I talked to my bros, but then after that, it was just like, okay, I have one more thing to do, and I want to have it done by tomorrow, just so I don't have to worry about it again for the rest of the week. But it might not even be done by tomorrow. I'm going to try to, but I was editing it, and I don't know if it was because I was already mentally cooked or what, but I just couldn't get it done. Like, I just wasn't in the headspace. Like, I was already mentally cooked, bro. And I be trying so hard to, like, fight the fatigue that be going on when those moments happen, but tonight I just couldn't. But hey, we're gonna tackle it again tomorrow. I think tomorrow, now that I got those other work things out the way, I should be able to, chill and just be able to get the rest of the other stuff done. And more than anything, at least start making at least a little bit of progress on the film stuff. A problem that I be having sometimes is that sometimes I be locked in on getting one thing done instead of just being able to do a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Like, if I have a full list of things, I would do everything in my power to get everything on that list done. And, like, of course, yeah, that's ideally what you would want, but sometimes it's like, sometimes it's just important to just make progress on all of those things, because some of the things that you have to get done, they might not be able to get done in a day, but nah, that's something I need to do better with and wrap my head around. But yeah, I guess showing this is just being transparent on sometimes you have to do the things you don't want to do. Actually, do I want to say that? No, I actually feel like I should. Sometimes you have to do the things you don't have to do so you can do the things that you need to do. That you want to do, I should say. I want to still be able to live and have money in my pockets. So, I got to do the jobs and stuff that do that. But yeah, I guess in the meantime, it's just like, dang, I really wish things were different in that sense. Like, I could just create and be and get paid for it. Create the stuff I want and get paid for it. Like, that would be great. Oh my gosh. Imagine. But, yeah, it is super late. And I need to go to sleep. So, that's what we're going to do. But I just wanted to kind of like make sure I had this here to kind of be transparent about that aspect of this whole journey thing. It just be annoying sometimes, but hey, it's only temporary. We ain't gonna be living like this forever. So eventually we will get to the point to where all we're working on is our own projects, our own stories that we really want to work on, our own whatever it may be. It takes time, but we'll get there. But yeah, all right then, y'all. Good night. We'll go ahead and get this stuff done tomorrow. All right, peace. Alright, so currently, new day, of course. What we need to do now is get music. We need music. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing right now. We're gonna be going on Artlist, and before we start, matter of fact, shout out to Artlist for spot. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, hey, maybe one day, right? But basically, we're gonna be going on Artlist and looking at anything we can for just the music to use. I only need 2 songs, maybe 3. So we're gonna see, but I only need 2 songs and then 2 more voiceovers. No, one voiceover. No, 1 special effect and then 1 voiceover. And then yeah, I think that'll be it for real, honestly. Cause then the last thing that we need is just Jake's audio. So once we get that, we're done. We're good. I'm kind of nervous, just because I already said my experience with Artlist is kind of but hey, we're gonna figure it out. So let's go ahead and get it started. And plus, this whole hour change thing really messed me up. really messed me up. So, yeah. Something chill for this one particular scene. So, I know it's probably going to recommend me like a lot of lo-fi. I don't know why that's the one that's always associated with chill, but I mean, hey, it's cool, I guess. But hey, we're going to see. No, it's not bad. No. Too kiddish. Too chill. No. This one actually might work. I'm kind of worried that the big bassy parts might take away from it, but let's actually give it a try. Let's give it a try. Why not? Okay, we have to move because of my battery on my laptop dying. But y'all, I have found some good music. Shout out to Artlist. But yeah, so first song I was able to put, just kind of like leading up to an important scene. And then another one I was able to put in another area, but turns out it was one I've already had. I just kind of needed to use it. I wish I could find a different one though, because I feel like I've used it in a previous project, but it is what it is. It works. That's all that matters. And then last but not least, now I'm looking for the last piece of music I need. Something hopeful, something lighthearted, something like that. And, just kind of like in the sense of like things are good. So that's what we're going to look for now. Absolutely not. No. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, could I get some like ambiance? Ambiance! We're close. We're close. This sounds very nice, but we're close. That just sounds beautiful. Not what I need, but wow. That sounds beautiful. Oh my gosh. Hey, maybe I might be able to use this one. Just break it down. One thing I really like about Artlist is that they have this function where you can take a certain song and you can break it up into all the instruments that make it instead of just using the song itself. Because sometimes you might hear something and you'll be like, okay, I don't like the whole song, but I do like a certain part of it. And then you can download that part of it and just use that. It's so cool. So let me see if we can use that for this song. Sound like something that would be like, oh, I'm embarking on a quest, and I've brought my finest armor, the only one I need, the one that was passed down to me from my dad, my father. I know I was destined to be a part of this mission, and I'm going to do everything in my power to see it through. This quest that was bestowed upon me, it was not by mistake. I'm here because I'm destined to be. I'm meant to be. Everything that I thought that I wasn't, I was the whole time. I just didn't know. So look out, world. Like something like that, you know what I'm saying? But it does sound good, but it definitely sounds like some epic quest thing, like never mind. This one ain't bad. What about this one? What about this one? We're gonna download it to try it. Let's do that. We're just gonna download it to try it. I don't know if it necessarily feels like the one, but it doesn't feel far off from it.
Act like I'm the only weird one sitting here, though. It's okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have a dose of weirdness in you, too.
Yeah, you're hilarious for that. Because we both know that I'm the calmer one between us two.
Do we know that, though?
Yeah. You know, I always wondered why everything went down the way it did years ago.
Wow.
I was really angry and I just felt so betrayed.
Uncomfortable for me.
I think that works. Okay. I'm not gonna show the whole scene because y'all gotta watch it for yourselves first. This is just behind the scenes stuff, but wow. Because we're gonna break this down. It was like the way the song, like when you hear the song alone, it sounds very sad and like melancholy. And you're just listening to it just by itself. That's kind of like the feeling it gives, right? But when you put it on the scene where things feel lighthearted and good, it almost makes that moment just feel very serious and intimate and very good in a way, lighthearted, if anything, which is exactly what I was going for. But when things in the scene change to sadness, it's almost like the feeling of the song almost changes with that as well. Wow. And then the craziest part about it is it ends perfectly on Damien's character, on Ikeen's character, Damien, because of the fact that it gives him the space to fully show how much growth he's has made for himself. And I do want his part to be silent. And I mainly want that part to be silent just because of the fact that I really want what he's saying to be taken in, you know? I wrote that part the way I did because of the fact that I was like Damien at one point. In the sense of like dealing with avoidance, which is something that I had a hard time dealing with, whether that be in relationships, friendships, whatever. And for the longest, I've always reacted that way in a natural way. And it never was something in my mind that was like, oh, there's something wrong with reacting to things that way. It never felt like something I was doing on purpose. It almost felt like, oh, it was so natural to respond to certain situations that way that I wasn't even thinking of how it's affecting the other person. So I really want this to be shown because I feel like, I don't know, like people don't be talking about that aspect of a friendship or even a relationship like at all. Make sure y'all learn y'all attachment styles. That's important. But yeah, oh my gosh. That was so good. So yeah. Damn. Well, we can cross those off the list. Come on. I think we got all the music stuff done. That was actually way faster than I thought it was going to be, but hey, I ain't going to complain. Look at God. Hey, and shout out to Artlist. Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie, we got everything we needed musically. Now we just need Jake's voiceover. And then I'm gonna also reach out to Ikeen to see if he can redo his voiceover at the beginning. But I think we're good, guys. I just want to say this feels really good. Mostly in the sense of the fact that I'm actually about to finish this project. Yeah, because I realize the importance of it now more than ever. When I first started doing all this filmmaking stuff, it was more so like, oh, I always thought that it was more important to have the best project ever. And yeah, I feel like you trying to chase perfection is like something that really holds you back from making the process of something fun. I feel like it also holds you back keeps pushing the finish line away from you as well. And I feel like it also stunts your growth in a way. I realize now just how important it is to just finish things more than it is to finish them perfectly, if that makes sense. Just because of the fact that the more things you finish and complete, not only does it show that you're able to actually achieve your goals and hit your finish lines, but it's also like really good just to know that, you know, you're completing things, and as you complete them, you're learning and getting better. So the more things you complete after the things you've just completed, they're going to be done way better than before. While some people are going to be stuck on one project for so long, doing everything in their power, running in circles, trying to figure out how to make it perfect, when they necessarily don't need to do that. I feel really good about this, guys. I really do. I think after I get this voiceover from Jake and get this voiceover from Ikeen, I think we're going to be good. This is exciting. Alright, so it is definitely 4 a.m. My bedtime is here. I wish that hour back thing was here because it would be 3. And I would have an extra hour to get this stuff done. But unfortunately, things have changed. So we're going to go ahead and pack it up here for tonight. But great progress. Great progress. Are you kidding me? So yeah, all right then. Let's get the rest of this stuff done, y'all. Like, come on, let's do it. All right. Let's get it.
The more you and I started to hang out and become closer, the more I noticed that side of me becoming present between us, and that's all I probably was to you. And
we got Ikeen's voiceover.
Had done.
We just need Jake's, but I have reached out to Jake. So all we need to do is just send him the shot, or like what I need, and then hey, hopefully he'll send it in today. Then boom, we'll have this whole thing done today. All that's left is just color grading, and then we're done. We're almost done. Oh my gosh, I already hit up Daryl. Unfortunately, I cannot link up with him because I think he's busy with work and stuff like that. So, hey, we're just gonna send him the link, and then we're gonna link up next week with him just so we can have this all done. But it feels good to finally have this thing very, very close to finish. Even though it's just a short, it's just like, I'm just like, finally we're completing something, you know? So, all right, let's get it. Okay, so currently this is gonna be the last part of this video, because this vlog is already crazy long, and I kind of want this whole finishing the second move thing to be its own little trilogy video thing. So cool. So anyway, since we're on the last final stretches on this thing, I kind of wanted to just talk about some stuff that I kind of like realized and learned from this whole process. First off, it is currently Sunday, it was Sunday. It's Monday, like 4 a.m. But it was Sunday, and today was really good. The Oscars was today, and since we last talked, I needed to get Akeem and Jake's voiceovers to finish this thing off. So great news. They both ended up sending them in, and they're great. Their voiceovers are good. So all that's left is to add them in, make sure that the effects for them and everything is right, and then color grade, and then that's it. I'm supposed to be meeting up with Daryl sometime this week. So if anything, that might be the start of vlog number 3. So I'm gonna try to have this done as soon as possible. I don't know, but we're gonna see though. Why did I say that? The Oscars came on. So usually every time I watch the Oscars, it's kind of like an inspiration thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch them for the whole purpose of like seeing where I want to be, where I'm gonna be someday. So long as I keep the faith and keep doing the work and everything, I know I can get there. It's just a matter of just being consistent and staying on top of things. I can't be having a year like I did last year, where I kind of just put storytelling and filmmaking to the side, or I'm not taking it as seriously as I should. I realize now I gotta take a lot of time for it. I gotta take it very seriously. I mean, of course we've been through that, but with how I want things to go with my filmmaking and storytelling this year, I feel like it's really gotta be on a whole nother level. And not in like an unhealthy way. I mean in a healthy way, in the sense of where it's a bigger priority than it was before. I'll just say that. Watching Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan get their Oscars was really, really rewarding. Like it felt so good to see that. Because hey, I've seen Frugalsation, and I've been watching Michael B. Jordan for a long time, so it's just kind of like, wow, like that's amazing to see him get from that point to there. And I know he's super hardworking and staying and everything, and it's just like, hey, I want to get there one day. So I gotta make sure every short film gotta be, theirs. It's gotta make, like, I'm not saying they gotta be perfect or of that level, but I'm just saying in the sense of like, I gotta make sure that they're not, yes, they gotta be good quality and high quality and everything. I'm just saying in the sense of like, I have to really be pushing them things out to show not only myself, but show everyone that this is my thing. Like, this is the thing that I really want to live, laugh, breathe for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel really good about the fact that we're now close to the finish line with this short. Yeah, it should have been done last year. It really should have. But the fact that we're finally at the finish line after all this time feels really good. I'm just really excited to kind of just lock in on other projects that I've been really excited to work on. So, of course, when Daryl pulls up, we'll probably have more, dialogue about that between me and him, because it is a team thing. Okay. Okay. On the subject of what else I've been learning, there's this. I was watching this TV show called Fire Force. Not a TV show. This anime called Fire Force. To all my anime people out there, hey, if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. But it's a really good show. And so, at first, when I was first watching the first 2 seasons and stuff like that, of course it was good and entertaining, but I never really pictured how it connects to the world and people, like, real life stuff going on. And I was recently catching up on the episodes, and it really touched on some serious, real topics that are very valid with today. And the way that it expressed them was so, like, it's just been really stuck in my head, Like, I literally screenshotted the subtitles just so I can, remember. I'm literally gonna probably get this framed, like each shot framed with the subtitles on it, just to kind of like engulf the whole idea of it, right? So this is what it said, what they said. There is no human in this world who is worthless. But in truth, in a mob, the masses possess no sense of self-identity, so the power they have to affect this world, in other words, their value, is non-existent. Humans with no value Humans with no value are simply released to stir things up and start fires. Because in this show, it's about fires and how there's a group of people out there that just want to burn the world down and restart it. All like it's this whole thing with fires and stuff. And basically, they had just came to the realization that the despair that people feel, like their negative emotions and everything like that, is fueling these fires, and they're trying to get people to be more hopeful and express more hope so that they can dim these fires and make the world better, you know? So back to what I was saying. Saving a faceless mob of humans who don't know how the world works and only make a fuss may be a pointless act. In every era, there are those who have a fully realized self-identity, and it is that small handful of world builders who construct everything. Basically saying people who are very they're able to have the sense of self for themselves and everything like that, they have really big influence on shaping the world. And I feel like in all of us, we all have the ability to be this world builder, or a person capable of being a world builder, because I feel like everyone has their own sense of self. Everybody has something about themselves that makes them very special, unique, who they are, I should say. And it's like the more and more you learn about that, and the more and more you like embrace that, I feel like not only does it just make you just feel good and more happy and loving with yourself, but I also feel like it also plays into how you interact and connect and touch other people. With what they were saying, with the sense of like how no human is worthless, I believe that because of the fact that we all have a sense of identity, or something like that, we have that piece of identity within us, that makes us not worthless. Now, what makes things the worst is the fact that when there are people out there who don't tap into that sense of identity or have no values or anything like that, they tend to flock together. Whenever there's a lot of chaos and stuff going into the world, they're just pulling other people in. But like the dude said, in a mob, the masses possess no sense of identity, so therefore their value is non-existent. Because when people are in a mob, they're going crazy, they're just panicked, they're scared. Like, it's like that's where the despair that's fueling these fires or fueling the problems of the world comes from. Like, yes, there can be a problem, but if we go at it in a mob type sense, it's never going to get solved. If anything, we're just fueling it more. And then it comes to make me think of how if we can do that individually, bro, imagine what we could do if we weren't moving like a mob, if we were moving like a collective people who all just possessed not only our own sense of identity and self, of like our own sense of value and everything like that, but just in the sense of like, hey, we have a lot of power here because of these things that make us who we are. The show really touches on hope and how people coming together and sharing that, they really have the power to really change a lot of things. And it really made me think about me and how I want to, I don't know, just like how I want people to feel from the things that I put out. I feel like today we live in a world where it's very easy to feel scared. It's very easy to feel lost. It's very easy to feel like we have no ability to, I don't know, be our best selves because of the external forces that are going on. I'm not going to speak on it, but y'all, you know what I'm talking about. And it could feel like, dang, what am I going to do? What am I going to do about it? But I feel like truly, if we all just trying to find a way to kind of like instill hope in each other and kind of move in that collective where not only do we know ourselves and we love ourselves and all the things that make us who we are like tap into that individual special thing about us, but if we collectively come together as that, I feel like hope and making the world the most beautiful thing is a possible thing. I truly believe that. And yes, I know it's an anime, but at the same time, think about it. Do you know how easy it is for people to flock to negativity? It's so easy. It's like it's almost addictive when you have a negative thought. I mean, it's so easy to like dwell into it more and start thinking of other things to make the negativity feel deeper and darker within you. You know, it's so weird. And I'm speaking that from my own personal experience. I've had so many experiences in the past where negativity was just almost a thought process for me. Not thank the Lord I'm not like that anymore, but at one point that's how I was thinking. And it's always been so weird to me how when people try to instill positivity or just be good or whatever like that, people are still like people don't like that for some reason. Some people do, which is so weird. And I think that's where the things come into play. Humans with no value are simply released to stir things up and start fires. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I just want it to be possible to know that like everybody has value. We all do, you know? We're not worthless. Like we only become worthless if we lose that special part of ourselves and just start following the masses of people who don't know their own sense of value. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like it's just I just want to make sure I'm instilling that in people. Like in a world that literally feels like it's on fire, I want to at least do everything I can possible to help minimize that. Even if it's on like a level on sense of like, hey, just making people feel good, making people feel hopeful, making people feel like, hey, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally feel like if we all have that within ourselves and have that with the people around us, I literally feel like we have the ability to make this world exactly what we want it to be. We have the ability to make it so beautiful, so fair, so honest, so caring, so loving, so everything. Like all the good stuff we expect the world to be like. I feel like we have the ability to do that. It just starts with us, you know? So I'm gonna make sure I do that for myself and make sure that's instilled in some type of way in all the things that I do, work-wise, film-wise, everything. Even just in my personal life. Cause hey, I got a niece, you know what I'm saying? I got, you know, back when I have kids, I wanna make sure they're, you know, on a good mindset as well. So it's just that really touched me, and it really made me think about, wow, like people who really love themselves, know themselves, are able to get to a point where they know their value. They know they tapped into that individual's thing about them that's special. They have the ability to change the world. World builders. They have the ability to do that. It's just a matter of, you know, them just trying their best to instill that in others so it can become a bigger thing where everybody does it. So yeah, I know I was rambling. Hopefully that wasn't too much, but yeah, that was just really touching for me. Long story short, next vlog we're gonna finish the second move and we're gonna put it out, and I'm super duper excited about that because it's been a long time coming. And hey, I just can't wait to see all the other projects me, Daryl, and whoever else I end up meeting along the way are gonna make. It's gonna be good. And I promise I'm gonna put everything in each and every one of them, like as much as I can, of not only my passion and my heart and my love for this whole craft and everything like that, but I do want to make sure I keep like the authenticity and the realness and the relatability of it so there, so that it's still felt. I feel like, yeah, you can spread positivity, of course. Like I want to do that to the fullest. But I feel like at the same time, you have to make sure you show aspects of things that are relatable so people can be like, wow, Like, there's an understanding on both ends. Like, yeah, on the negative end, I get it. But also to see that there's that you're capable of getting out of that negative thing to something positive, I feel like that's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, we're going to do that. But I just wanted to make sure I say all of that stuff before I end this vlog off. It's going to be so long. All right. It's behind the scenes stuff. This is important. It's a long-term documentary of my journey and everything. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this second vlog. Hey, it feels so good to actually vlog and actually know what I'm putting out and just, I don't know, chill and think. And I don't know, because usually I don't be talking like this. Like, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Like, my past vlog, I'm not really having like those types of open dialogue about certain things like this. So, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, end it right here. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you instilled something from it in some way, shape, or form that you can apply to your own journey, whatever. But yeah, on to the next one. And all right, I'm about to finish this cereal because it's starting to get soggy. So yeah, all right, y'all. Peace.